What's good, everybody? It's your boy ssjk-dots, the first black Super Saiyan to arrive on display. I'm back here with another video. We have the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 3 trailer. I liked 1, I liked 2. As you guys know, that redesign very much did help the first movie. Second movie's better, but that redesign very much helped it. Paramount, never ever ever, and if you're a Sonic fan, I want y'all to hear this loud and clear, because y'all cannot keep defending shit like this if y'all want to get good stuff. Don't ever fucking make a Wade TV show again. I don't want no Tom TV show. I don't want no Maddie TV show. Stop that stupid shit. That Knuckles TV show was false marketing. It wasn't about Knuckles. It was about Wade and his stupid bowling tournament. And Knuckles is barely in the show as is. Literally in the last 3 episodes, he's not even a pivotal main figure. And Wade shit was pretty fucking boring. So, at the end of the day, the Sonic franchise is about the Sonic characters, not the fucking humans. Don't ever do that stupid ass shit again. Please don't. I was about to say something else, but don't ever do that stupid ass shit again. Just like how in Transformers, we want to see the Transformers lead and not the damn humans taking up all the fucking screen time. Don't do that ever again with a Sonic-based TV show. It needs to be about the Sonic characters. And I don't want to hear no excuses of, well, they don't have the money for it. Well, if you don't have the money for it, don't do it. You should have just made the show animated if you couldn't give us a live-action show where a majority of the time it's about Knuckles. And Knuckles is leading with the most screen time. So don't ever do that again. Just save your money. Don't give us no Knuckles, the Wade TV show. That shit was trash. And then they had the audacity to introduce Iblis off screen and not even show a flashback of that, of Knuckles versus Iblis. Yeah, that shit was trash. Go check out my review on it, but that shit was trash. But the movies have been good so far. They've been fine. We're gonna be going through the trailer again. I already watched it. I couldn't contain myself. I already watched it. We're gonna go through it, talk about what I like, talk about what I potentially dislike, and get into this. So, this is the trailer here. Let's start this thing up.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
Visually, it does look great.
But you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
Yeah, visuals are good. Visuals are good. Original film.
There's been a high-level security breach.
So also, I wonder how they're going to tackle Shadow in this. I mean, obviously, from what we've seen in the trailer, Shadow is coming with revenge on his mind. He's coming to destroy. And we know why that's the case. The situation out with Maria. Now, we got introduced to Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2, and he was introduced as this whole fake of fake. Everyone thought Shadow was Sonic. It was some stupid shit. So I would hope that they don't even do that shit, don't acknowledge it, unless Shadow is going to be doing have some cloaking tech that makes him actually look like Sonic to pull off that whole faker thing. But if they're not going to do that, just drop it entirely. Don't even do it, because in the game itself, while it was fun, story-wise it was dumb, because they don't look alike at all. They're both hedgehogs, but they don't look alike at all. But let's continue. So far, I mean, Shadow looks fucking fire.
And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Sonic
Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
That boy,
Shadow's story began a lot like yours.
Oh, and Team Sonic, they called him Team Sonic, so our Sonic heroes are here. Yeah, you know, Team Sonic. They're here.
Sonic. But where you found family and friends.
You guys, Maria, she's finna get lit up like John Marston. If y'all play Red Dead 1, y'all know what I'm talking about. She finna get lit the fuck up like John Marston. Parents, you about to take your kids to a sad-ass fucking movie. But I like the tone of this so far. Everything with Shadow so far in this trailer is being handled very seriously. I think Shadow's going to make humorous jokes, but it's gonna be like deadpan and stuff, very office like, kind of awkward humor and stuff, but nothing. I really don't want there to be too much humor because I want everything with Maria in this movie to hit. It needs to be that moment where, fuck the jokes, we're talking about a very serious matter, a little girl getting like, fuck all them jokes and shit. But, you know, it's well balanced out. The Sonic franchise is a franchise for young people, children and stuff. But also, I like me sometimes my Sonic franchise can get a little bit edgy, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, Sonic 06. I like that shit. But here, it's balanced out very well, tonally.
But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the Hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no! My turn.
That shit's cool, bruh. Keanu Reeves sounds good.
Can we just talk about
That Shadow. Honestly, one of my other picks for who could potentially voice Shadow was Jason Momoa. But Jason Momoa seems like a guy that would be a good voice for Knuckles and not Shadow. But Keanu, he fits. He works for Shadow's voice. Shadow does have very deadpan. It's not that he doesn't show expressions, but he's very much like, has that serious monotone thing going on. You know, he's not going to show you too many different expressions, and if he does smile, it can be a little bit rare.
He's too powerful.
Taking their ass.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Doctor,
He's fat. He's finally fat.
Your visitors.
this is
Y'all,
sad,
he's
Robotnik.
fat.
Even for you.
We need
As
your
he
help.
should be.
On one condition.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do this!
I feel like a part of them should low-key keep their hair. I think they should keep up the crazy looking shit. But, you know, Eggman don't got no hair. He does have his beard. But the fat look, I fuck with it. Keep that shit. Keep that shit. You know, you want him to have a little bit of a beer belly. You know, Eggman got that little, you know, thing going on. That belly. You gotta keep that shit.
If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it. I need room.
Sir, I don't have the proper materials.
Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat code!
Got a motorcycle. Well, that's not his chopper.
You do.
What I had.
This shot right here is fucking fire, bro. The rain, everything. This shot right here is just, ooh, this look good.
Yummers.
This fight right here about to be some intense shit. Like, you guys, when I'm saying, and mind you, we better not get no fucking humans taking up a huge chunk of the screen time. This fight, what am I imagining it should be? Like some Arden versus Noctis type of shit. Some Anakin versus Obi-Wan type of shit. This shit needs to be a sad duel of the fates, basically. We need them to go in on this shit. I want to see video game moves, anime inspired moves, throw some fucking Hadoukens up in this motherfucker, you know, Shadow throw them shards and shit, you know, from like Sonic 06 and stuff. Man, let this nigga Shadow go in, bruh. And it looked like he's about to be going in. But this shot right here, whew, I wish they had a longer shot of this in the trailer. Something right here just screams to me, this shit is serious.
Do what I had to.
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are you? In the saggy flesh.
Gerald Robotnik is alive. So yeah, this is a little different because Gerald Robotnik actually died. So this is the thing. Is there gonna be some time travel type of stuff going on? Like, you know, because Gerald Robotnik technically off the Sonic Adventure 2 story is supposed to be dead also. Because, you know, Gerald Robotnik is pretty old. And by the time Sonic Adventure 2 happens, he dies. So maybe they're just doing a twist and he's actually alive and been alive this whole time. But how's this gonna play out? Because you would have think he would have took his revenge on the world sooner, long before Sonic showed up, since he is alive. Like, because that's the reason he did kind of build that device and everything, was to lash out against the world for what happened to Maria. You know, he was pissed. He was pretty mad about that. So we will see what is going to be of this. But from what I see so far, I like this trailer. I think this shit is fucking cool. I think it's badass. Sonic is about to stand on business. How much money will this potentially make? This has the potential to hit that billion. Or probably 800 million. I'm betting between 750 to 850 million. That's what I'm betting between. If it hits a billion, cool. But I really think you got Shadow up in here. Me personally, I would have built up. If you gave me a Sonic movie franchise and I had to do trilogy after trilogy after trilogy of a long continuous thing like Star Wars, me personally, I would have started off very fucking small. First movie, obviously just about Sonic. Then second movie, you get ready to introduce Sonic and Tails. Then third movie, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. And maybe a villain. I wouldn't have brought in Shadow this early. I would have probably did something like Metal Sonic. Right. Not even Chaos. Perfect Chaos. That's something you can introduce later. But someone like Metal Sonic, probably use them first. And you know what? I also want to see them introduce the comic characters too, like Scourge the Hedgehog, you know? Because one thing I don't like about this Sonic world is that, like, some of the fantasy of it is kind of not truly there. Because, like, Green Hill Zone, it's on Earth. Green Hill Zone isn't on Earth. But Green Hills is, you know, is a place in the real world in this Sonic universe. We haven't seen really Chow's yet, all these other things, you know. We haven't seen all the fantastical looking parts of the Sonic world yet. That's I'm hoping at some point they'll be able to go to other planets, different places, visit different things, different, you know, just different worlds and stuff. But right now, this is what they're giving us. So this is what I want to see in the next trilogy. And I think this will be something really good. Work with me on it, just hear me out. Let's say you take elements of Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, and mix them all together. For example, the next 3 movies can literally be a whole Black Doom invasion arc. Where first movie, Black Doom comes, and Sonic and them are trying to, like, you know, push it back. They lose. Second movie is about them assembling allies, the Freedom Fighters. You introduce characters like Amy, Rouge, many more. Sonic got to go across different worlds and stuff to find different people to come help and assist, and maybe even go back to his home world where Longclaw and him stayed at. Probably go get other people that are just like him, and he's building up an army, his own Freedom Fighters, to push back against Black Doom. And let's say Black Doom's invasion is taking place across the galaxy. It's not just them coming to control Earth. Earth is just one of the planets that they want to take over. So another thing you can also add in too, Silver the Hedgehog, because I really want a Silver, Sonic, and Shadow movie. I think that would be like the perfect, you know, break the box office type of movie. Sonic, Silver, and Shadow, if you really build it up really well. And Silver the Hedgehog also has been neglected. Sega, you ain't shit for neglecting that character, because he's actually one of the cooler characters we've seen in the Sonic video game franchise. So I think you should introduce Silver. But in this case, Silver's coming back to the future, coming to the past to warn Sonic about what's coming up and warn him that Shadow is going to more than likely join Black Doom and help him out. So also, Sonic is dealing with trying to keep Shadow from going on this path. And also, to add in something in there, Silver could be coming back to try and kill Shadow. Because Shadow probably can do something such as take out so many of the freedom fighters and stuff, take out so many people and just cause so much havoc and mayhem that, you know, he ends up hurting someone that Silver is close with. Like Blaze the Cat, right? In whatever future he is, his idea might be, if I get rid of Shadow, all this stuff that's going to happen may not happen the way it's going to happen. At least we can get something different. So you can do that. And Sonic could be trying to help Silver get on a path of not taking revenge. Which can link into this movie, because Sonic Movie 3 is about Shadow coming back for his revenge. He's lashing out at the world. He's mad at what happened to Maria. More than likely pissed off with Gun, but he's going to lash out. And he was also sealed away. And the next trilogy could be about Silver dealing with his own revenge thing. And Sonic is trying to help put them both on a good path. He doesn't want Shadow to go join the Black Doom, his biological father technically. And he also does not want Silver to kill Shadow, because Sonic and Shadow are allies now, and he doesn't want to see anybody killing anybody and stuff. You know, he doesn't want to see that. So you have them trying to tackle this, and by the time the 6th movie come, Sonic, Shadow, Silver are all leading the Freedom Fighters to stop Black Doom. You got Amy there, you got, hell, even maybe Sally Acorn. All these characters, introduce all of them, my nigga. Put them all up in this bitch. Put them all in here. But that's my idea of what I would want to see. A trilogy focused on a Black Doom invasion arc. And I think you can really make that a big event thing. Really have us anticipating and going like, dang, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? They should do something like that. But I want to thank y'all for watching, because we have peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. Don't do drugs like I always say, guys. Deuces.
What'd you do?